We're going to get right into it. Huge one today from director Ashima Chibber. It's Mrs. Chatterjee versus Norway, which starts off in Stavanger, a mid-sized city on Norway's southwestern coast, where the country is about to engage in a major legal battle with Devika Chatterjee after the government's child welfare services deems her an unfit mother and thus takes her 2 kids away to send them into the foster care system. They cite things like force feeding when Devika feeds her kids by hand, which is very common in India but not so much in Norway. And in the midst of all of this, Devika is having troubles at home in her marriage with Anirudh, who seems to be more consumed by his pending Norwegian citizenship application. Early on, Devika struggles to abide by court procedures, which puts her in a bad light amongst the judges hearing her case. And when new evidence comes out against the Chatterjees, they're forced to rely on the help of Norwegian lawyer Daniel Supek. The film sparked a lot of controversial questions, the most common being, how true is the film to the real story? Well, it's based on a real court case that started in 2011 with a real immigrant mother whose kids were actually taken away from her. But the Norwegian embassy in India has released a statement saying some of the supposed facts presented by the film aren't totally accurate. So to answer the question, let's just say it's inspired by real events. Rani Mukherjee also seems to be getting a good amount of praise for her performance, and I do think she deserves it. It was a different kind of role from the older films like these, which I remember seeing her from, and I thought she took control of the character and the emotions that came with the story.
Maria, I tell you, you will be a very good mother. But not my Shuchina. I need my...
From the technical side of things, the film was very nicely put together, including coloring, and if you saw the beautiful scenics and drone shots and booked your trip to Norway, think again because the film was actually shot in Estonia, but it is the first Indian film to be shot in the Baltic country. It was also well received by global audiences, becoming the all-time highest grossing Bollywood film in Norway, as well as peaking at number 2 on Netflix's popular Indian movies. So with that all being said, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10, and you may be thinking, Saar, why not higher? And the no spoilers answer to that is because there is a major scene in the film which I thought was so cheesy that pulled me out of the story and caused me to completely lose my emotional connection with the characters in the film. But overall, great stuff, and probably still my favorite Bollywood film of the year so far. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure to join us for next month's episode of Quick Flicks right here on Bharat TV.